Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel, Leaning to Six Sigma. Video blog, I'm going to deal with levels of process improvement. There are three different levels. I just want to deal with this slightly differently. Levels of process improvement with the value chain concept. Unless you change the value chain, you can't improve the process. That's a connection I'm bringing. That's how I'm going to deal with it. Let's look at my blog. Level 1 organization is the lowest level of organization. When I say lowest level, what does it mean? It's a reactive organization in terms of problem solving. So the organization primarily focusing on the correction. What do you mean by correction? If there is a failure, if there is a customer complaint, I'm going to attend it, and that's it. And next complaint, I go and attend it. So such an organization is a reactive organization. Reactive because unless there is a failure, unless the customer complains, I'm not going to fix my system. So I'm going to perennially look at the output, and whenever it comes back to you, and you are going to fix the complaint. So no monitoring of failures, no customer focus, and no tracking of complaints. These are the typical features of reactive organization. Such an organization is a reactive problem solving. They do solve problems, but it's very reactive. And solutions are for the symptoms. Why symptoms? Because the symptoms are the failures. So why the failure occurred? That's not the question they ask. Failure occurred, and then go and fix it. For example, if there is a problem with the billing, it can be telecom billing, your cell phone bill, or it can be utility, any of your utility bills. If you found there is an enormous amount of amount charged, so you go to the customer care center and then make a complaint and get it resolved. And next complaint and next complaint. That's how the organization moves. They never look back at their own system or process and correct it. So such kind of an organization is called reactive organization. As per ISO 9001, this is called a correction, level correction, and it's a localized improvement. Why localized improvement? I do fix problem, but it's on the symptom, so it's very localized improvement. And primarily, I just want to take an example, a banking system, the earliest form of banking, where we used to go to the bank to withdraw the money, and we used to take a token, wait, and when the token number comes, you go to the counter and withdraw the money. So this entire system of delivering cash to the customer had flaws in it. The flaws can be not a customer friendly, the timing was not friendly to the customer, and you will not get the way you want the money to be collected, and so on and so forth. And there could be a number of errors can happen in terms of the amount, or sometimes the signature won't match, and then the customer, the counter person asks you to sign 3 times to check the signature, and so on and so forth. There could be a number of failures. So I'm just comparing the level of an organization and the system design or the value chain design. Such was the value chain design 20-30 years back when the banking system used to operate. Let's look at the level 2. Level 2 organization is a corrective organization. Why it's called corrective? A little bit next level from correction, because whenever there is a failure happens, they do monitor, they go back to the process and fix the process from the root cause level. Okay, why this failure occurred? Okay, this was the reason. Let's go and fix it. So the idea is to prevent the failure from recurring, so that the failure happened already should not come back again. They do track and eliminate failures because they do have concerns about the customer, and they do have concerns about the process improvement. And prevention from recurrence, primarily recurrence means the failure, and process level improvement, from the output level improvement to the process level improvement, one step ahead of it. And it's an incremental improvement according to me. Why incremental improvement? This is not a systemic level of improvement, because there was a failure and you collect some data and you see a trends and patterns of failures happening. The same example I can give here, number of errors in the bills. There are so many customers complaining about it, and you have a trends and patterns, and then you found, okay, there are so many failures happening, let's go back to the process and fix it so that the failure will not happen again. So these are all incremental improvement. Why incremental? Because I'm not looking at the value chain delivery design. Unless I change the design, I'm not going to make substantial improvement in the product or service delivery without defect. The example, I extend the same thing from counter delivering the cash to the ATM. ATM is the incremental improvement according to me in the banking value chain concept, because it's not a revolution. It was a revolutionary then, but I don't consider it's a revolutionary in nature, because instead of a setup, a brick and mortar, and you go to the bank and then withdraw the money. Somebody sitting at the counter. Now it is the ATM is dispensing, but it's just an automation at a different level. So that's why I consider this was an incremental and this is also an isolated but corrective action. Let's look at the third. A third level, definitely a systemic change. A system means unless I change the value chain delivery model, I will not be able to completely eliminate the failures from occurring, because the value chain model you keep the same, your failures are going to happen again and again, because the value chain, primarily the design of execution, not changed. But when it comes to third level, how I see it, unless you change the value chain model, you can't make any difference. The same example I am going to take it. Third level and monitoring of system, customer focus, tracking and improvement at the value chain level, not at the output or the process level. At the value chain level, I am looking at it, because whether I am able to deliver value to the customer, whether my value chain delivers the customer experience or not, that's the kind of a question an organization at this level will ask. And some more characters of at this level. If you look at change at the system level, revolutionary change, and change at the value delivery level, because I am looking at the value chain. So if the value chain doesn't support, obviously I will change it. For example, the earliest form of trading system. So people used to go to the stock exchange, and then the purchase or selling of stocks, shares happened several years back, in fact decades back. And later the electronic system of transfer, the dematerialization happened. The entire value chain model has been changed from exchanging physical shares, stocks, papers, changed to electronic form. The entire model got changed, and the complete model changed. So the defects and elimination and delays, etc., happened naturally. So change at the system level, value chain level, design of the product delivery level happened. You can't come up to this level. So the same example, the earliest form of banking I mentioned at the beginning of it, counter delivering a cash. Second level was the ATM, and incremental. Yes, there was an improvement, but incremental. But banking as a value chain, banking doesn't mean only cash withdrawal. Banking, when I say as a customer, I have so many services required from the bank. So online banking, I could draw a parallel at the system level change. Probably 9 out of 10 things I can do from home, especially the current scenario, COVID, and it's like, something sitting at home, and you just do complete entire transaction, banking transaction. You can do it from home. That's definitely revolutionary. For example, the entire model has been changed. Unless you change the value chain, the delivery model, I don't think so you can operate at the process level or the output level. To summarize, there are 3 different levels, and 3 different value chain supports these levels. First level, the lowest, correction. Second level, incremental improvement. And third level is the revolutionary. So the idea behind this is there are 3 different levels. If a company wants to improve from first, second and third level, if you are aiming at the third level, please don't look at it from the output or the process level. Please look at it from the value chain delivery model level. You can bring revolutionary improvement, a revolutionary way of offering your customer experience. That's how I look at it. That's about 3 different levels of fixing the problem and value chain concept. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Leaning to Six Sigma. See you in my next blog. Thank you so much.